Hey, what's up guys, the Strong Boys 19 here. I thought I would do a list on my top 10 favourite rock album covers of all time. Now, I was inspired, by one of my friends, Larry, who's also known as Canadian Studmuffing on YouTube. And from his other channel, he did separate videos on album covers that are his favourite, best, and he did a separate video on the worst album covers, so I thought I would do something similar to that. And my top 10 metal album covers will be coming to the channel really soon. So, this is my list. Let's jump right into it. Number 10, Cream, Desarelli Gears. Very psychedelic, and it's really colourful, and I do love some colourful album covers. Of course, you've got the featuring members from the lineup of the band: Eric Clapton, Jack Bruce, and Ginger Baker. Number 9. This is one of the more simplistic album covers, but it is iconic. Bob Dylan, Blonde on Blonde. I just don't know why I love this album cover so much. Maybe it's because of the fuzzy effect, or was it just the fact that the camera was accidentally shaking during the photo shoot? I don't know. Just the look of Dylan's face and the full photo of him just standing there and wearing his long coat, it just drew my intentions of liking the album cover. Number 8, The Beach Boys' Pet Sounds. Number 7, this is an album cover from one of my top favourite artists, Frank Zappa. Although this is not my favourite album from Zappa, but I think this is his greatest album cover, and it is The Grand Wazoo. Like Desarelli Gears from Cream, The Grand Wazoo's album cover is really colourful, and the detailing is just perfect from top to bottom, and it's just a massive piece of art of two different sides of people, just, like having a fight with each other, blasting their instruments, and it's just mad. Perfection piece of art for an album cover. Number 6 is the Jimi Hendrix Experience, Axis Bold as Love. Although it is my least favourite from his trilogy of albums, I think this is his best album cover than Are You Experienced and Electric Ladyland. Yes, I prefer this cover better than the nude women uncensored cover from Electric Ladyland. Now, number 5 is an album cover that is from, in my opinion, from what I said from my review of this album, a monstrosity classic. I know that does not make sense, but it is an album that is heavily divided by many people. And it is Captain Beefheart and his magic band, Trout Mask Replica. It was a real trout fish that Don Van Vliet wore from the photo shoots of the album. Number 4, Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. I prefer this one than the obvious cover of The Dark Side of the Moon, and its absence is what drew me in, and it's just beautiful, and it was actually real fire from that guy during the photo shoot, and there was lots of smoke after the photo shoot, and you can check out the separate photo shoots of the album cover through Google Images. Number 3, I know that this album is my number 1 album of all time, but I just don't really want to be extremely biased. because I am really biased about this album. You know, I idolise everything about it. It is my number 3 at least. The Beatles' Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Besides the Beatles that wore the costumes that are really nice, you can see other people that the Beatles love as their idols. You know, you've got Laurel and Hardy, Bob Dylan, Marilyn Monroe, just tons of different people. And I just love the album cover so much. Number 2, Derek and the Dominoes, Layla and Other Assorted Love Songs. It's just one of these things that a painting can really impress you. Whether it's beautiful, textured, or just bizarre or wacky. And even some controversial album covers can shock some people. But album covers like this make me feel really pleased because of the detailing, and it is a beautiful album cover to look at. So, number 1, my favourite rock album cover of all time. I do love art, like the cover of Derek and the Dominoes album and Cream's Disarray Gears and the other ones I've mentioned. But I do love some collage art, and at number 1 is the Rolling Stones' Exile on Main Street. A big collage of different pictures from circus acts from the 1940s and 50s, and the collage of the band members is also incredible stuff, and the gatefold is just different pictures and stuff. I think the album cover is top notch, and throughout a lot of collage artworks there's a lot of things to really look and discover. So Exile on Main Street by the Rolling Stones is my favourite rock album cover of all time. So that is all, guys. That's my top 10 rock album covers. And like I said, my top 10 metal album covers will be coming to the channel soon. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in future videos.